And Matt Carl and Victor Hedman on defense. There's Rennie Bourque, straight to the net, scores! 11 amazing seconds in. Rennie Bourque, and it's 1-0 Montreal already.
Well, playoffs are an amazing animal, aren't they? You're so focused on getting off to a good start, being aggressive, putting pressure on, and they get caught a little bit too cute in the neutral zone. A perfect pass by Subban.
They play catch D to D. David Desharnais into Max Pacioretty. Vanek's alone in front. Pacioretty didn't spot him. Subban faked the shot. Passes off. There's a nice save by Lindback off Max Pacioretty, and he stops play. There's Vanek quickly to the front of the net. Pacioretty had to go off his stick. Vanek again. Penalty's over. Vanek backhands the puck. Pacioretty can't tuck it in. Lindback went down, makes the save, stops play, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey.
And mentally, he now is at the point where he can do it.
Top line is on for Tampa after that icing call. Here's Tyler Johnson, a little backhander. Price was tested there. Ondrej Palat throws a hit at Brian Gionta. Stamkos hovering around. Away from that check on the boards. And here's Brandon Prust. Tripped up, throws the puck out front. Val Filppula back in support of his defense. Still can't get out. He might get another chance. Gallagher kept it in. Brandon Prust. Brendan Gallagher! Stopped by Lindback! Victor Hedman again, just got lucky to get the puck out. Racing after it is Nate Thompson. Cut off by Briere and steered into the corner. Thompson threw the puck at the net. A couple of crazy bounces and Price found it. Not a bad idea with all sorts of traffic in front for one of the first times in this game. Canadians have the lead. Stamkos is on the ice with Tyler Johnson and Ondrej Palat. PK Subban and Josh George is the defensive pair to handle them this time. Out the middle, Carl misplayed the puck. Here's a chance. Prust, it's a 3-on-1. He shoots. Lindback stopped it. Filppula won the draw. Matt Carl, Alex Killorn moves in, shoots. That's blocked in front of the net by Lars Eller. Now he's trying to fight for the puck. So is Subban. Killorn holds it in, takes the shot, Price the save. Eller turns and fires the puck down the ice. Carl. Along the board, shovels the puck in. Johnson couldn't get to it. Stamkos did. He stepped in front of Eller. Feeds the puck to Ondrej Palat to the front of the net. Intercepted by Subban. Feeds it out to Rennie Bourque. Here's a 2-on-1. Gionta to the net. Bourque holds on. Stopped by Lindback. Another big save by Anders Lindback. Here they come again. Quickly down the wing. It's Pacioretty against Nate Thompson, and they slam into the end boards, and Matt Carl gets the puck around to Crombie. He'll need some help. Held in. Pacioretty stopped by Lindback. Stopped the second time. That's a huge save. Pacioretty alone in front. Subban holds the puck in on the other side. Markov had to settle it down. Side of the net. Vanek with a relay for Pacioretty and a great stick by Palat. Subban. Markov. Traffic in front. Vanek stationed there. He just got slashed by Brewer. Here's a chance. Pacioretty with a shot and a nice save by Lindback. Got across, the puck went off him and up into the net. Here's Gionta. Paquette trying to get back. Bourque goes to the net. There's the pass. Cedric Paquette with a wonderful back check. Made the play, stopped the 2-on-1, and now he's got the puck. Steven Stamkos stops up. Rink wide. Schuster with a shot. And Carey Price stops it and hangs on. Stamkos reaching for the puck. He's bumped and goes down as he and Bourque came together. And now they come together again, sparring with their sticks. Johnson, here's Palat. He shoots, and a great save by Carey Price, his best of the game against the leading scorer of the Lightning. Desharnais to Pacioretty in center. Up comes Markov, the trailer. Desharnais is stopped by Lindback.
And while that was going on, Callahan was getting into it with Bourque, and he almost cost him at the other end. So
just pushed Desharnais, and the faithful here call a penalty. There's Here's the breakout, and it's 3-on-2. Stamkos up the middle. Andre Schuster. Thompson shoots, and Carey Price makes a fine save. Get into the attacking zone. The Canadians have had great penalty killing most of the season. Callahan to Hedman. Stamkos is on the other side, and he takes the puck. Puts the puck to the net. Palat scores! Welcome back to the Tampa lineup. Leading scorer Andre Palat from Steven Stamkos, and it's a 1-1 tie.
You can tell, guys, I can tell you on a bench, when you get a gift of a power play, which is what this one is, here's the call. Look at a little bit of a gift in. Here comes another cross-check afterwards. But if you're a Tampa Bay Lightning player, you get up for it. You know you've just been given a gift. You know you have an opportunity, and a bad bounce in front off of a foot for a wide-open Palat, and what an impact he's had coming back into the lineup.
And that's his very first playoff goal. Barrio fakes the shot. Down to Matt Carl. Tried to feed the puck across. It took a bounce. Barberio's shot was blocked. Purcell back to the crowd in front of the net. Loose puck knocked out of the air by Johnson. Still loose. Racing onto the ice. Price with another save. That one on Teddy Purcell as the penalty had expired. Pacioretty into the middle. Eric Brewer stays up. Brewer's had his best game by far in this series. Here's Filppula, almost lost his footing in front. Killorn! Knocked out of the air by Subban. Just saved a goal. Here they come again. Open net. Callahan scores! No goal! No goal!
Okay, but where was the goaltender? To me, Price had a hard time getting back to his net because he was way out of it. Watch PK Subban here come back to the net. A bouncing puck knocks it out as it might have come in. Where's the interference? There is none. Not a chance. That should be a goal.
No goal.
That's a terrible call. In the process of making the play, he gets back in. Price jumps into him, and that's why the puck ends up in the back of the net. Personally, I don't agree with that.
Eller around to Subban. Walks the line. Spins away from Palat. Turns to his forehand. And he's going to do a lap. Man, he left Palat behind. In front of the net. They score! Brendan Gallagher got the goal after PK Subban put on a show.
You saw the somersault by Palat behind the net. Subban, spinorama, slippery to the outside, takes it behind, and Palat, watch his stick, it gets caught in the net, and it just catapults him.
Back comes Ryan Callahan with some speed right up the middle. Hangs on now, throws the puck in the net, and Price deflected it away. Palat to Hedman, his shot tipped right on, and Price had to make a great save on that tip by Ryan Callahan. Candidates against Carl. Gallagher fighting for space in front against Stamkos. Cross battles for the puck. Stamkos comes back to help. Gallagher was there. Gudas tries to stay with him. Crushed with a pass. Plekanec with a shot. And Lindback with a save after a brilliant pass by Brandon Trotz.
Some teams just use the one corner and then they'll go to the other corner. They use both corners. They put it around the other side of the net and everything's got to swing over. They're quick and they get the pucks first. It's a great example of it.
Terry Filppula into the attacking zone. A backhander and no rebound for Alex Killorn. Could be a 3-on-2, but Palat is back checking, trying to catch Gallagher. He stumbled. Plekanec shoots off the shoulder of Lindback. It stayed out. Here's Plekanec again. Fakes a shot. Takes a shot. He scores! Thomas Plekanec scored the first goal of this series, and he's got the latest one, and it's 3-1 Montreal.
We've talked an awful lot about the balanced offense of this Montreal Canadian team. It's been a quiet game for Plekanec offensively. Gallagher makes a great play and takes a hit, keeps the puck alive, cycle game.
Barberio up the middle, Ryan Callahan with some speed. trying to get by Yemelin. Filppula gets the puck. Killorn trying to get some space out in front of the net. Callahan battling Yemelin beside him. Brewer with a shot into the traffic. Loose puck, backhander. Price made the save calmly on Killorn. Stamkos gets the puck again. Cycles back for Palat. Threw it in front of the net off a skate, and the puck comes all the way to Radko Gudas. Off the boards, Palat can't track it down, but Stamkos does. Here's Matt Carl. Slap shot, scores! Hold the celebration. Matt Carl with a slap shot after the Johnson-Stamkos line had a terrific shift to the attacking zone, and it's a one-goal game again.
Well, and Glenn was lamenting the fact that the Lightning have not been able to get a cycle game going, and here's their first real example of that in this game. They win a couple of puck battles, a little bit of looping, and then for once, Carey Price not able to see the puck. The body of his defenseman, Josh Georges, and Johnson, you can see from your living room camera there.
Weiss goes to the puck. Tyler Johnson couldn't get it. Yemelin dumps the puck right back in. Bournival will try and play keep away from Matt Carl. Works it out. Great save by Lindback off Markov coming out the blue line. Yemelin with a shot that hit the goaltender again. He was on his knees again. Should just about do it. A pile-up at center ice. Canadians take a 3-0 stranglehold against the Lightning.